We too then, having so great a cloud of witnesses all around us, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily entangles us, and let us run with endurance the race put before us, looking to the princely leader and perfecter of our belief, Yahushua, for who the joy that was put before him endured the stake, having despised the shame and sat down at the right hand of the throne of Yahuwah. For consider him who endured such opposition from sinners against himself, lest you become weary and faint in your lives. You have not yet resisted to blood, striving against sin, and you have forgotten the appeal which speaks to you as to sons. My son, do not despise the discipline of Yahuwah, nor faint when you are reproved by him. For whom Yahuwah loves, he disciplines, and flogs every son whom he receives. If you endure discipline, Elohim is treating you as sons. For what son is there whom a father does not discipline? But if you are without discipline, of which all have become sharers, then you are illegitimate and not sons. Moreover, we indeed had fathers of our flesh disciplining us, and we paid them respect. Shall we not much rather be subject to the Father of spirits and live? For they indeed disciplined us for a few days, as seemed best to them, but he does it for our profit, so that we might share his kodashah. And indeed, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but grievous. But afterward it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. So strengthen the hands which hang down at the weak knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest the lame be turned aside, but instead to be healed. Pursue peace with all and kodashah, without which no one has seen the Adon. See to it that no one falls short of the favor of Elohim, that no root of bitterness springing up causes trouble, by which many become defiled. Lest there be anyone who whores or profane one like Esau, who for a single meal sold his whole birthright. For you know that afterward, when he wanted to inherit the Barakah, he was rejected, for he found no place for repentance, though he sought it with tears. For you have not drawn near to a mountain touched and scorched with fire, and to blackness and darkness and storm, and a sound of a trumpet and a voice of words, so that those who heard it begged that no further words should be spoken to them, for they could not bear what was commanded. If even a beast touch the mountain, it shall be stoned or shot through with an arrow. And so fearsome was the sight that Moshe said, I exceedingly fear and tremble. But you've drawn near to Mount Zion, and to the city of the living Elohim, to Jerusalem of the Shemayim, to myriads of messengers, to the entire gathering and assembling of the firstborn, having been enrolled in the Shemayim, and to Elohim, the judge of all, and to the spirits of righteous men made perfect, and to Yahushua, the mediator of a new covenant, and to the blood of sprinkling which speaks better than Hevel. Take heed not to refuse the one speaking, for if those did not escape who refused the warning on earth, much less we who turned away from him from the Shemayim, whose voice shook the earth then, but now he has promised, saying, Yet once more I shake not only the earth, but also the Shemayim. In this, yet once more makes clear the removal of what is shaken as having been made, so that the unshaken might remain. Therefore, receiving an unshakable reign, let us hold the favor through which we serve Elohim pleasingly with reverence and awe. For indeed our Elohim is a consuming fire. But you are come to Mount Zion, and to the city of the living Yah, the heavenly Jerusalem, and to an innumerable company of angels, to the general assembly and church of the firstborn, which are written in heaven, and to Yah, the judge of all, and to the spirits of just men made perfect, and to Yahushua, the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of sprinkling that speaks better things than that of Abel. See that you refuse not him that speaks. For if they escape not who refused him that spake on earth, much more shall not we escape, if we turn away from him that speaks from heaven, whose voice then shook the earth, but now he has promised, saying, Yet once more I shake not the earth only, but also heaven. And this word, yet once more, signifies the removing of those things that are shaken, as of things that are made, that those things which cannot be shaken may remain. Wherefore, we receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved, let us have grace, whereby we may serve Yah acceptably, with reverence and godly fear. For our El is a consuming fire.